Hey, hello everybody, welcome to the sound test stream. Okay, so today I want to show you AUBE Audio Unit Box Explorer by Fred Corvest, of FAC fame. Okay, so when you download by or whatever AUBE here, and it appears here. Now, we all have lots and lots of AUv3s and loads of them. Some have more than others. But what AUBE does is it organizes all these audio units for you without you having to do anything at all. And it categorizes them and it allows you access to the App Store and stuff like that. Now, it does only look at the ones that are actually on the device that you're using it on. Okay, so if we open it here, like this, you'll see the first thing it does is it tells us, oh, I've got 510 AUv3s on here. I haven't favorited any. And then I can go, oh, look, down the bottom here, I have dashboard, effect, instruments, list, and general. If we go to effect, it will list all the effects, but it will list them in kind of categories. So dynamic, and it says compressors, limiters, maximizers, etc. You can read through this, and you can, I'll just scroll along this way. You can look at what you've got in your dynamics, and then also we could move up and look what's going on in spectral here, and then time-based effects, modulation, multi, and utilities down here at the bottom. Okay, so, and if you click on any of these, so let's click on Crush Station, for example, it takes you to some information about Crush Station. Now, the categories, you don't need to do anything. The categories are already all sorted out for you, which is really brilliant. The app costs $5.99 basically to download as well, I just thought I'd say. Anyway, right, so if you click on Info, it will take you to the App Store here like this, and you can see what's going on exactly and all the rest of it, and check for updates and things. You can see what effect is. Now, it's the effect that's been put in by Eventide, obviously. The category and all the info is from Eventide. AUBE just gathers this from the App Store. Okay, so if you, right, I'm going to go back to one that I'm going to actually, Bruce Free, I use all the time. I'm using it on my microphone now. I'm going to click on this, and we can star any of these we like. So click on star. If you go back to dashboard now, you'll see that I have one favorite, and it's Bruce Free. That's brilliant. Now, so this is the basic app. You can look at instruments, of course. You can do the list view like this, and it gives you the, the manufacturer. If you wanted to look at mood, it gives you information there. Same kind of thing, instrument effect. Now, this is all great, and it's a lot of fun, but when it becomes the most useful is using it in something like AUM. So, for example, if I can close this now. I open AUM. If I want to search for a particular type of audio, if I'm working on a project because I want an instrument, for example, or a synth or whatever, we can click on, as we normally do, go to audio unit extension. And you'll see this is just normal as it normally is, things that I've used last or what have you. If we click on search, it brings up the normal keyboard. But if we look down here at the bottom here, if you long hold this, or if you click it, it will scroll through the different available keyboards. So there's AUBE, there's emojis, and there's AUBE. You can also do the same thing just by long holding and selecting the keyboard that you want. Okay, you can decrease or increase the size. Now, the most important thing to remember here is this little button here with the blue magnifying glass. Make sure that is switched on. I'll show you why. Say, for instance, you're looking in, say, I want instrument, and I want, say, sampler, or a generator, or a synth. So I'm going to choose a synth. I'll choose Animoog Z. There it is. And you'll see it comes up, Animoog Z, and there it is there. You now tap this and it launches it there, right? If you don't have this switched on, right, it doesn't do that, right? Let me just, I can either cancel it there, or I can just go back and do this and do a search or whatever. So cancel that for a moment. Didn't need to cancel it. If I switch this off, you'll see that underneath here will change to the actual App Store link. Okay, so, and if I choose something now, it just brings up the App Store link there as well. So you don't, that's not necessary. You don't want that. If I click on the little icon here, choose Add Station now appears as does Animoog or Apereo or whatever you choose to use. It doesn't end there. This gets really clever, because you've got so many AUv3s on your system, you can click this little button here, right, and you can choose a category that you're actually looking for in your search engine. So if you say, okay, well, I want a modulator, okay, done. So I don't have any modulators, but I'll have modulator effects, I would have thought. So let's try this again. I might not have, this is just a generic list, so there's nothing there. But say, for instance, I want to go, tape, right? I want to search for tape. There we go, done. There are all my tape-based effects there. All right, and I can go in and I can add categories as well. So I could add like many categories, or I could clear all the categories. Go done. I could go to instruments, say, right, no AUv3 modulator types. All right, that's gonna clear that and bring them all back. But there are all your instruments and things. And like I said, all you do is you just click on there and it's already there. But it does make life a whole lot easier doing it like this than trying to search through all your AUB. What I found as well, you've also got a randomizer which will kind of just randomize what's going on. So you could go, oh look, I haven't used Pippa for a long time. There it is, and you just then load it in as per normal. I think it's a really, really clever idea. I think it's super useful. I think for loads of people, I've got tons and tons of AUv3s that they probably don't use very often, right? So if I was to look at our, let me just go back to the main thing a sec, just my finger. If I go back to AUBE, a fun thing here is looking at all this stuff, looking at your effects and going, well, I haven't used that. I didn't even know I had that. Or spectral, for instance, Flux Mini, Harmony 8, scroll along. And this is a really good way of searching out old AUv3s that you really just don't look at very often, you know, or have completely forgotten. Oh, we've got multis here. So yeah, I think it's a really, really, really great idea. And top job to Fred for sussing that. You all right there, darling?
I'm fine, sorry.
Sorry.
Really sorry.
Yeah, but I think it's a really useful utility to have, because it really does save you searching for, you know, like you may want a particular effect or something. This is what, and of course again it works for effects as well, obviously, or anything else, you know. But in effects, we'd want to be looking for effects. We might want, say, a black hole in there, and just go, bing, and there it is. Done deal. Top job. Awesome stuff. Great job, Fred. Nice one, mate. It's really, really super, super useful. That's AUBE. And don't forget the couple of things like switching on the search properly and things like this. So you can go in and you can also, I should say, you can also do things like submit your own audio units, give yourself a kind of a name. Let's do that, shall we? I'll just go back to my ordinary keyboard. Give yourself a nickname, sound test room. Like that, we can enter that. You can submit your unknown audio units up to Fred, and there's a check for update IAP. But this is the latest update anyway. So yeah, awesome stuff. I think it's really good. I found some stuff that I'd completely forgotten I had in here, because the lists are huge, you know what I mean? Like 500. I mean, and I've seen some people have got like 900, 1,000 AUv3s, and for something like, even if you've got 100 is a lot to have, you know. But when you've got this many, I think an app like this is just absolutely brilliant. Top job, cool beans. Guys, thanks for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, consider becoming a Patreon, and all the other cool stuff you can do to help support me and Joe here at the Sound Test Room. And we will see you later. You're going to say ta-ra?
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra. I'll see you later. One more thing before I go, which Joe has just pointed out, is that at the moment, you can't use this in something like Cubase's. It's not that it will work in Cubase, but Cubase's doesn't allow you to search for a particular AUv3. So this app will only work in things like AUM. There are others that allow you to search for apps. Anything that allows you to search for an app, search for an AUv3, AUBE will work in. But I just wanted to point that out. Anyway, again, ta-da. I'll see you later.